Lyft may be looking at changing its pay model for drivers with upfront earnings, very similar to upfront pricing when it comes to what riders see when ordering a ride. But what does it look like? Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And we scour Reddit and different areas to see what might be going on in particular markets because, well, we're not in those markets. And it appears that Lyft might be testing out a new pay model for drivers. Now, this is rumored to be in Sacramento and in Detroit, but if you have seen something like this in a different market, please comment below and let us know so we can see exactly where this is happening and if it is actually happening. Now, this could be a rumor, but it does bring up some really good points that we're going to kind of cover what this is overall. And it's called upfront earnings. So it's very similar to upfront pricing, which we're going to talk about in a second, exactly what that is. And this is on the driver side. So you're going to know exactly what you're going to make for that ride before you even hit accept. And you're also going to get more information up front to make a more informed decision whether that ride is going to be worth it for you or not. Now, upfront earnings is going to be very similar to upfront pricing, but let's talk about what the differences between the two actually are, because it might sound like it's going to be pretty much the same, but it's actually really different. Now, upfront pricing was something that both Uber and Lyft changed to in their pay models a few years ago, where a customer who ordered a ride would see exactly how much it's going to cost them. So they put in their information of where they're getting picked up, where they're getting dropped off, and they'll know what they're going to pay for that ride. That's upfront pricing. That's the cost of what it's going to be for the passenger. Upfront earnings is going to be what the driver sees. So they're going to see what they're going to make on that ride and the information behind that ride right up front for the informed decision whether they're going to take that ride or not. So that is the distinguishing difference. Upfront pricing is for passengers. Upfront earnings would be for drivers. So what are upfront earnings? Well, upfront earnings is a new pay model for drivers. Now you'll see exactly what you'll earn per ride and how long the ride will be before you accept it. So that's going to give you a little bit more information to make the more informed decision whether this ride will be good for you to take or not. So if it's 20, 25 minutes away and it's only going down the street for a minimum ride, well, you're probably going to pass that ride over because it's not worth it for you to drive all that distance only for a couple of bucks. So that is some good information there. But it says then, unless the trip changes significantly, you're going to get what was quoted up front, even if the trip is longer or shorter than predicted. So this could be a good thing for some drivers who really know their markets, know the shortcuts, know the detours of things that are happening, the events, all of that stuff that's going on in your market. That could actually be better for you because if you beat the clock, then it's going to be more money for you. But if you don't pay attention to your market, if you don't realize that it's going to take longer, and maybe it could be misguided where their GPS isn't as accurate, so that means the time is a little bit stretched longer, well, then you could have some potential problems because that means you could be getting paid less. But the biggest change of them all, it says that means your earnings will no longer be calculated with your rate card after a ride. Now, this could be some major potential issues when it comes down to it. This could be something that would be a lack of transparency because you don't know how much you're going to make per mile or per minute or whatever it might be. Now, you could kind of gauge and see what you're going to make based on the information that's given, and you can make an informed decision whether it's going to be good or not. But the pay rates could change and you might not know about it. So it could be quoted whatever they want to quote it. And then it raises the point of, what about Lyft's power zones? What about bonuses, things like that? How are that going to play into this new pay structure? Those are still some questions that need to be answered. It goes on and it says, with this new earnings experience, you'll be able to know exactly what you'll earn for the ride, see your trip details before you accept the ride, and choose the rides that work best for you. And then it goes on and says, how do upfront earnings and trip details work? Here is an overview of the new experience, and we were only able to get this much information from this screenshot. So if anybody else has anything more information, again, please contact us and let us know. And it says, when you get a ride request, you'll see the exact amount you'll earn for that ride, expected time and distance, and a map view of the full ride. So they're actually giving you a lot of information. Hopefully it'll be a little bit longer than the 5 seconds to look at it to make the informed decision by saying, oh, this ride is actually going to be worth it for me to take or not. Now, the big question comes down to, do you like or think that this is going to be good for drivers, or do you think that this could be bad for drivers? Share all of your thoughts below. Now, Lyft is always testing different features when it comes to paying drivers and how they're paying drivers and some of the pay structure. You may recall that a couple of years ago, they tried changing it to where the moment you hit accept on a trip to the moment you ended a trip, you would get paid. So that means all the time that it took for you to go from the moment you hit accept to pick up a passenger and from the passenger getting picked up to the end destination was time that you were getting paid. The only difference was they slashed the pay rate. So some markets were getting maybe 30 cents a mile, and it was kind of laughable for some markets. They've since changed back to the pay model where you hit accept on the trip, and once you actually pick up the passenger, that's when you start getting paid. And that brings the pay rates back to what they were before that change. So this isn't the first time they tried changing the pay model around, and it certainly won't be the last. Now, again, I do want to be fully transparent. I don't know if this is an actual Lyft test feature or not. So if you are in the markets of Detroit or Sacramento and have seen this, please comment exactly what it is. And if there's more information involved, please let us know. And then we can verify that this is actually happening. Again, though, this is actually something that could potentially be good for drivers if it's done correctly. And it could be bad for drivers if it's done wrongly. So there is a lot of variance in between, and there is that lack of transparency when it comes to the actual pay rates. The only thing is you'll have the informed decision up front whether that ride is going to be worth it for you or not. Now, if there's any updates, like whether we're able to verify this, any more information beyond what this screenshot shows, and also if this is going to be planned to be rolled out to other markets on top of the two that it has been rumored, then we will make sure to update you, let you know, and also what drivers may be saying in those particular test markets. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming out, as well as all of our other videos, whether it's in the gig economy, talking about Instacart, talking about Doordash, talking about Uber and Lyft, and how you can make more money maximizing your time as a gig worker. All right, everyone, drive safe.